Honorary degrees are what they say. They are to honor someone who's made a series of very distinguished contributions at the very highest level. I think Susan has brought an intellect, an expertise, and a quality of commitment to her service that's more than deserving this recognition.
I would say Susan is gracious, kind, loyal, a citizen leader, a public servant, a person for others. And I really think that sort of service leadership is what defines Susan in her career. And if you look at her time in Washington, on Capitol Hill, serving the Commonwealth or the college, that's really the common denominator, I think.
Susan Magill popped into my life early on when I'd just gotten to the Senate. And she was then serving 2 wonderful congressmen and the governor of Virginia. So she was really ahead of me in politics.
I think she's a rare creature of the Washington metropolitan area. She's not only wicked smart, intelligent, thoughtful, and responsive, but she's exceedingly charming. She's a person of grace who you want to call up, you want to work with, you want any opportunity that'll present itself to sit down with Susan and work together. She's successful, she makes progress, but she does so in a manner that just generally makes you feel better about yourself and better about the mission you share.
She's got a gut feeling for where the problems are, and then she's got really that leadership that says, let's get the faculty and the students, everybody we need, let's get working on the answer. And then if it works well, really sort of turning the credit back to everybody else and never to herself. She's really remarkable that way.
She had been beautifully trained. I like to think she came out of the Valley of Virginia, where she was shaped and molded by your institution, William and Mary. And the product of that I benefited from for 25 years.
Well, Susan has really had a lifelong love affair with William and Mary. It's always William and Mary first. We were working on a project in Charlottesville, torrential rain just pouring down. And I pop up the umbrella, and Susan looks up and says, "That's a UVA umbrella. I'd rather get wet." And wet she got. And she marched off, got soaking wet, and went right into the meeting.
I think Susan would say, like so many William and Mary alumni would say, so much of what she became, she owes to the place where it all began. I think it's become a deep part of who she is, a deep part for whom she's grateful. And I think she's always had a service ethic of giving back, and we're all the better for it.